Good morning. It's Thursday, July 23rd. Here's what we're working on. A massive child exploitation operation has led to the arrest of 63 people across the province.
Hamilton police find a second crime scene connected to the homicide of a Brampton man.
And a little looper into left is going to cash in another run. Here comes Caminero.
And the Blue Jays lose the series against the Tampa Bay Rays. Good morning and happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Now, yesterday, we went for a walk around the block, and it was, I'm going to say it, it was freezing cold. I was not prepared. I didn't have a jacket. I know you were saying it felt fresh.
Yes.
It did feel fresh at times, but the wind was really chilly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're hanging out with Emily a little bit.
I know, she's rubbing off on me now.
That's what it is. Well, actually, you're right. Yesterday was a cool day.
Yeah.
We only got to 20 degrees yesterday. That's way below seasonal.
See?
So you did feel the temperature, and you did feel that northwest wind as well. And that was a chilly wind throughout the day. But at least we had some sunshine for the day. We are going to have sunshine again today. However, you want to talk about cool temperatures, we're in single digits right now. We're sitting at 9 degrees at the moment. We will climb today. Today will be milder than yesterday. We should hit 24. Humidex about 26, but still a lovely sunny day. So a beautiful 23rd of July, and we'll talk about that in detail coming up. Quick check on the roads, 403 Waterdown Road area. That's doing okay. That's our exclusive camera, no problems. Uh-oh. Let's go to what we have at the moment. Let's go to the top of the Burlington Skyway Bridge. I checked this camera and I went, this isn't right. I bet you there's something going on down around North Shore Boulevard, and yep, that's what's going on. This is a spot we get, oh, cue the birds. This is a spot we get so many collisions for some reason. This is the left lane, left shoulder blocked here as you head just toward North Shore Boulevard, coming down off the Skyway Bridge. But that's all we've got so far this morning. We'll continue to monitor that. We'll check traffic coming up and, of course, the forecast. Right now, the news.
Thanks, Brian. A joint initiative involving the Ontario Provincial Police and 25 other police services has led to dozens of arrests in child exploitation cases, including one Hamilton man. Emily Huang joins us outside Hamilton Central Police Station with the details. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Simone. You're right. This is a concerted effort under the province's Internet Child Exploitation Strategy. Now, OPP say they did identify individuals who made, possessed, and distributed child sex abuse materials. They also say that they identified and supported victims throughout this investigation. Now, the numbers are quite jarring. There are 51 victims that were identified. 63 individuals were arrested. 213 charges were laid, and they have seized 814 electronic devices. 264 criminal investigations were conducted as part of this investigation, but 154 are still ongoing. 2 of the accused were in a position of trust and authority in their communities, and 8 of them were already convicted prior felons. With the news release, the OPP made public the list of the accused, some of whose names are revealed and others who are not. In addition to the individual charges that are shown in that addendum, that includes things like possession of child sex abuse material, accessing such materials, and even unauthorized possession of firearms and bestiality. It also shows the individuals, whether they were released from custody or they continue to be held in custody at the time the announcement was made, And among that list of adult and youth male and adult females as well is 1 man from Hamilton, 1 man from Burlington, 3 from Brantford, 4 from Welland, 2 from Port Colborne, and 3 men from St. Catharines, as well as 1 man from Niagara Falls. Earlier this month, the federal government made major changes to the criminal code, which includes protecting children from sexual exploitation, online abuse, and predators, with harsher penalties and new offenses included into the code. Now, the conversation that is really picking up pace again is whether or not the sexual offender registry should be made public. There is a national database that currently exists, but that's only accessible by police. There is a very, very short list that is uploaded onto the RCMP website of high-risk sex offenders, but that only shows 22 individuals as of this morning when I last checked. For now, I'll send things back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Emily. Now, before we tell you this next story, we must caution the details of the case are disturbing. The hearing connected to the vicious attack of a Welland toddler last summer continues today in St. Catharines. Last month, 26-year-old Daniel Senecal pleaded guilty to 6 charges related to the attack and sexual assaults of a 3-year-old in her bedroom last August. The case has shocked the community and has sparked calls for harsher sentences from politicians and residents. There are expected to be demonstrations throughout the city today.
There is now a Canada-wide arrest warrant for 2 of the suspects that were made wanted in connection with the fatal shooting of a 35-year-old man in Niagara Falls last week. 23-year-old Maroof Banji and 30-year-old Yosta Grace McNeil are considered armed and dangerous. Police say they found a 3rd vehicle the pair were driving, a Toyota Camry in Quebec, yesterday, but the suspects remain outstanding. It's not known at this time if Banji and McNeil are driving a new vehicle. Anyone with information is asked to contact police.
Niagara police are investigating a multi-vehicle crash in Niagara Falls. Police closed a stretch of Lundy's Lane yesterday afternoon between Garner and Beechwood Roads for the investigation. Video shows a vehicle and a trailer flipped on its side, lying just beyond the train tracks. Police had the area taped off as the scene was being processed. We're waiting to hear more from police on any injuries or if any charges have been laid.
A 29-year-old Six Nations man faces multiple charges in connection to an incident that happened on 6th Line during a traffic stop yesterday. OPP say when they tried to stop the vehicle, it fled the area and later struck a police vehicle. Police have charged Brady Longboat with 9 offenses, including assault with a weapon, assaulting a peace officer, and possession with the purpose of trafficking. Longboat will have a bail hearing on Friday in Brantford.
Brantford police are looking for a missing man who hasn't been seen since January. 42-year-old Stephen, with no last name given by police, is a white man 6 feet tall with dark brown hair and a full beard. He's known to frequent downtown Brantford. Police say they're concerned for his well-being and are asking anyone with information about Stephen's whereabouts to contact them.
Hamilton police say a receipt from a McDonald's left in a stolen vehicle led to the arrest of a 16-year-old boy. Police were called to the area of Highway 8 and King Street East Tuesday morning for reports of an abandoned black Ford Explorer blocking a live lane of traffic. The vehicle had been reported stolen from Halton Region earlier in the month. Now, the fast food receipt was found in the car and led police to the restaurant where they were able to see the suspect on CCTV footage. The teen has been charged with possession of property obtained by crime over $5,000 and failure to comply with a youth sentence order. Hamilton police have identified what they believe is a secondary crime scene involved in the death of Taranpreet Singh Sidhu. The 29-year-old truck driver was found dead in a Stony Creek culvert on July 15th. Police say the evidence suggests Sidhu was killed in Brampton and then his body was moved to Stony Creek. A police spokesperson says they are not in a position to release any suspect information or vehicle description at this time. Toronto police say a 33-year-old man has been charged with a terrorism offense related to his alleged actions at 2 pro-Palestinian protests in 2024. Investigators allege the man made public statements calling for harm against Israeli and Jewish people at the May and September demonstrations. They also allege that he acted for the benefit of the designated terrorist group Hamas. The man was arrested Tuesday and charged with participating in or contributing to the activities of a terrorist group.
Sportsline, as the old saying goes, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And for the Blue Jays, close isn't nearly good enough.
And a little looper into left is going to cash in another run. Here comes Caminero. Second hit, second RBI of the night for Mesa to make it 3-1.
Tampa Bay cashed in 3 runs in the 6th inning en route to a 4-2 win over Toronto last night, handing the Blue Jays their 4th straight loss and dropping them 6.5 games out of the wild card. Victor Mesa Jr. drove in 2 runs for T-Bay, and Griffin Jacks allowed just 1 run over 6 innings. The Jays will send Shane Bieber to the mound today as Toronto tries to avoid a 4-game series sweep. You can now buy season seats to cheer on the Hamilton Hammers. Tickets for the AHL team's inaugural season at TD Coliseum officially went on sale Tuesday. Ticket prices to watch the 36 home games range from $875 to just over $2,200. You can get your tickets at hamiltonhammers.com. Still with hockey, the Brantford Bulldogs have hired Bryce O'Hagan as their new goalie coach. The 34-year-old from Burlington, a former guest on the CHCH Sportsline podcast, has trained a number of high-level prospects at his goalie school, along with the Burlington Eagles AAA program. Now, prior to that, O'Hagan played with the Canadian junior team, the Sioux Greyhounds, Peterborough Petes, and Brantford Golden Eagles. The Hamilton Tiger Cats returned to practice for the first time since their dramatic win over the Argos last weekend. And let's not forget all the obstacles that the Cats faced last week.
We had the issue with the smoke. Get through that. We had people go down, needed me to step in at guard, and luckily everybody around me just helped me in the play before the play. Is like, hey, listen, this, and this. Just help me on the details, and I think that's how we managed to just fight through the game till last second and then edge out the win.
Ticats visit Montreal on Sunday night. Meantime, the team has signed free agent offensive lineman Ruben Uniji, who can play both left and right tackle. The 6'6", 315-pounder from Atlanta played 42 games at UCLA and the University of Houston. Left tackle Trevor Reed left last Saturday's game with a foot injury, but he did practice yesterday. However, right tackle Quentin Barrow did not practice because of a hand injury. Fresh off a 14th place finish at the FIFA World Cup, the Canadian men's soccer team has announced plans for what it's calling the Homecoming. In what will be the team's first games back on home soil after the World Cup, Canada will play Chile in Toronto on September 26th, followed by a friendly against Peru on October 3rd in Montreal. Canada's fall schedule also includes the CONCACAF Nations League A quarterfinals in November. A day after the Miami Heat mistakenly posted a link to a scheduled live stream with the title LeBron James Introductory Press Conference, the Winnipeg Jets had some fun with it. In a post on X, the NHL team mimicked the Heat's mistake and included a graphic of LeBron in a Jets jersey, calling it a La Press Conference. Even the defunct Montreal Expos, who have a creative social media account, got in on the fun, saying, due to unforeseen circumstances, we have postponed our LeBron James Introductory Press Conference indefinitely.
Okay, let's get you into this Thursday morning. 6:12 is the time. We're looking at sky conditions pretty good, so the sun will be in your eyes momentarily. But let's check traffic first of all. Nothing at 403 right around Waterdown Road. That's our exclusive camera. That's doing fine. No problems here. To where we do have a situation already this morning is on the QEW Burlington Skyway Bridge. So it's Toronto bound coming down from the top of the bridge, trying to get to North Shore Boulevard. Left shoulder, left lane blocked. That's a place where we get a lot of collisions, and that's one that we have there this morning. If we go to the top of the Burlington Skyway Bridge, you can see what it's doing. It's causing a real slowdown because of that situation there. Otherwise, nothing in St. Catharines. We'll flip ahead to Oakville and all the way through to Mississauga Road in Mississauga. Nothing else is happening. Okay, now, let's start with what we have at the moment, temperature-wise. And yeah, you'll feel this morning. We're sitting at 9 degrees. That is so far below seasonal for this time of year. That's almost 10 degrees below seasonal. The winds are fairly light. We do have a mainly sunny sky at the moment. No problems with air quality again today. It's in the low-risk category, so that's fine. What we have is a lovely ridge of high pressure moving its way just to the south of us, and that's going to keep us fairly clear as far as skies are concerned today, tonight, tomorrow. Saturday, there is a slim chance. It's only a slim chance of a shower as the day progresses Saturday. But today, temperatures better than yesterday. We only got to 20 yesterday, 24 to 25 degrees, a little cooler as you head through Guelph and Kitchener. Tonight, temperatures, well, again on the cool side, 11, 12, 13 degrees for the Horseshoe. As I said, skies will be nice and clear tonight. And tomorrow, we're looking at sunshine, a little bit warmer, 26, humidex of 29 degrees for the day tomorrow. So as you step outside, 23rd of July, it's a pretty nice start to our morning, if you don't mind the cool temperature. Sitting at 9 degrees, it is mainly sunny. Long range coming up. Simone, Rick.
Thanks, Brian. Coming up after the break, we'll say good morning to Emily with a preview of what's to come in Chit Chat. And coming up in business, changes to the HST rebate are having positive impacts on home sales in the area. 6:16 on your Thursday morning. We say good morning to Emily Vukovic. Emily, what do you have coming up in Chit Chat?
Hi, good morning. Country music legend Wynonna Judd is back with a brand new album. First one in like over a decade.
Wow.
That's exciting.
And get ready to go back to summer camp. The new trailer for Camp Rock 3 has just dropped.
That's exciting. It's a new generation.
Yep.
And later on this morning, I have some very exciting news about my friend, Tom Cruise.
Your close personal friend. Okay, we can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Emily. We'll talk to you in a bit. All right, some business news. The Canadian dollar is once again up today, but only by a small margin. It's trading overseas this morning at 70.94 cents US. In European midday trading, London, Frankfurt, and Paris are all down this hour.
Asian markets were positive today with the Nikkei, Hang Seng, and Shanghai all ahead. Bay Street continued its upward trend yesterday, closing up by more than 100 points. The Dow and Nasdaq lost ground.
Shipping traffic through two of the world's busiest maritime choke points fell sharply this week as security concerns intensified in the Middle East. According to a shipping analytics firm, vessel traffic through the Strait of Hormuz dropped 31%, while crossings in the Bab al-Mandeb Strait fell 34%. The decline comes after Yemen's Houthi rebels announced a maritime ban on Saudi-linked shipping and claimed attacks on two Saudi oil tankers. Analysts warn continued disruptions could drive up freight costs and increase pressure on global energy markets.
Ontario's financial services regulator is warning drivers to be cautious when buying gap insurance through a car dealership. The Financial Services Regulatory Authority says some policies are being sold by unlicensed businesses, meaning claims may not be honored if a vehicle is stolen or written off. Gap insurance is meant to cover the difference between a vehicle's value and what's still owed on a loan or lease. Consumers are urged to confirm the product is backed by a licensed insurer and sold through a licensed agent or broker before signing.
A new report says the enhanced HST rebate in Ontario continues to have a positive effect on new home sales. The Building Industry and Land Development Association, or BUILD, says low-rise units outperformed their 10-year average for a third consecutive month, and condominium sales increased over the previous year. BUILD says prices have come down over 15% from last year, and inventory is higher, making this a great time to buy a new home.
A report about Canada's new Grocery Code of Conduct says some suppliers and retailers are hesitant to bring up concerns because they're worried it could strain their business relationships. The report, published by the Office of the Grocery Sector Code of Conduct, also found that some members had misconceptions about the role of the office in resolving issues. The code is a voluntary framework to promote fair dealings between grocers and their suppliers. It came into effect at the beginning of this year.
Ontario-based online news company Village Media is expanding into the United States. It says it'll set up 15 local newsrooms in 3 U.S. states thanks to $5 million it received from the Knight Foundation. CEO Jeff Elgie says the partnership will test the company's model for rebuilding local news and civic engagement in the U.S. Village Media began 2 decades ago in Sault Ste. Marie and currently serves 27 communities. Taking a quick break right now. Brian will be back with your traffic and your 7-day forecast. Stay with us.
6:23 already on this Thursday morning. Good news, the collision that we had coming down the Burlington Skyway Bridge from the top going Toronto bound right around North Shore Boulevard is gone, and they've swiveled the camera around, but it looks like there's another problem a little further on in the distance there as you round the bend and head toward Fairview. I'll double check into that, but it's still, as a result, really slow across the top of the Skyway heading down toward North Shore Boulevard, but at least the collision is gone. QEW 7, St. Catharines is doing okay. Here's a look at Guelph line. We'll flip way ahead to Erin Mills Parkway. No, nothing going on otherwise than that problem around the Skyway. Okay, temperature this morning. Oh, did I get the evil eye from Emily this morning? 9 degrees is our temperature right now. Yeah, that is way below seasonal. So it's a cool start to our morning. At least we have the sun. 13 degrees, Grimsby, Mississauga, 14 for Toronto. Let's talk about that seasonal temperature for an overnight low. 16 degrees, so that gives you an idea how cool we are this morning. 27 degrees for the daytime high. We didn't get anywhere near there yesterday. We only got to 20. Those are our sun times and records for today. Notice the sun doesn't come up now until 6 o'clock in the morning. We will have the sunshine for the day today. It'll be a little bit milder today. Still shy of seasonal. 24, humidex 26, just a little bit of cloud cover. Tonight, another cool night, 12 degrees. Skies will be clear. Tomorrow, sunny day, 26, feeling like 29. A great July day. Saturday, still sun, but a slim chance of a shower, 27. It gets milder for Sunday, but cloud showers. And then 27 and 26. We do have chance of showers Monday, even into Tuesday. That's your forecast. Simone, Rick.
Thanks, Brian. A unique trend is gaining popularity in South Korea, where pet owners are turning to pet tarot to better understand their furry companions.
At a fortune-telling shop in Seoul, dogs choose tarot cards with a paw or their nose, and readers interpret what the animals may be feeling. The practice has grown alongside South Korea's rising pet ownership as more people delay or forego having children. Sessions cost about 20,000 won, that's roughly $20 Canadian. And many owners say the readings help them better understand their pet's emotions and behavior. So are you taking Boki to a tarot reading anytime soon?
You know, I'd be curious to see
what they're feeling and what it means?
But I think if I got if he picked a really concerning card,
right.
Like what if it said sad? Then I'd spiral and be like, well, why are you sad?
And then you want to compensate for your dog's supposed sadness.
What about you? Are you bringing your cats?
No.
No?
They would probably just scratch at the cards or bite on them, and
they're gonna be like, escape, escape.
Wouldn't achieve anything.
All right, stay with us. More to come after the break. Good morning. We should try to get them in here.
The cats with the cards?
Yeah,
or the
why
dogs?
not?